The bottle of cologne did not break. It cracked the brand new sink. I don't know if you went to the bathroom and noticed. Did you notice the blue tape over the sink?
Yes.
So no one uses it? Yeah. It cracked the actual sink.
That's insane.
The glass bottle of cologne, perfectly fine. I guess ceramic or whatever the...
Damian, Shawn, Dick and Cheese.
This is the same shirt, just in black instead of blue.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. Thank you so much for listening. Dude, AI is getting crazy.
Oh, yeah?
I've been getting tricked. I don't know about you. Have you been getting tricked at all by some AI?
Yes, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been getting me. The other night, what night was it? I can't remember what night it was, but I was like watching. Lori went to bed and I was just like wired, so I started scrolling on Instagram or whatever, and I was just looking at these videos of like dogs saving people's lives. And at first, like, there's a couple of them that are like obviously real, like ones with like a service dog will they smell seizures or some.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. They can sense when it's coming on.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I was just like, and then like there's a compilation of a bunch of these videos, and of dogs catching babies from falling off couches, and, or breaking their falls and stuff like that. And then one stopped a baby from sticking something into an outlet.
Oof.
I'm like, geez, this is amazing. I'm like all heartwarmed and and then I see I look at another one, and I'm like I recognize that fucking baby. Is this the same video? I'm like, this is a different angle. They filmed different angles of this baby sticking something in an outlet. I'm like, oh no, I'm retarded. That's what that is. That's all. I'm just dumb. I'm so mad. I was like, dude, how many of these were fake? How many of these videos were fake?
I got faked out by a story that it seemed implied. I was like, where is this even coming from? I don't know if it was specifically AI or if this was a person doing it, but I was fooled enough that I had to actually click and read. And then as reading it, I was like, this is bullshit. It was something about some feud between Beyonce and James Hetfield, with Beyonce being upset that James Hetfield was going to be at the Grammys and said, if he's going to be there, I'm not going to be there. It was and it was enough to be it was weird enough that I had to click on it. Yeah, for sure. But it's obviously nothing. It's so dumb.
Neither of them would give a fuck about each other.
Right.
James Hetfield doesn't give a fuck about the Grammys to start.
Right.
Did they go to the Grammys? Does Metallica go to the Grammys?
I'm sure they do. Well, there was that whole thing, that famous thing with Jethro Tull winning for best metal performance.
Yeah. Why was that a problem again?
Because Jethro Tull is very much not metal.
Aren't they? I'm not super familiar with their music.
No, they're folk rock. They use ukuleles and flutes and shit like that.
Okay.
They're I guess you could call them rock.
Well, because I know that happened when grunge came out, because Soundgarden won one year for the best metal performance, and it was
well, their earlier stuff was metal-ish.
Yeah, but it wasn't metal. It was it was definitely not heavy metal.
Right.
It was heavy and it was grunge. They embody grunge or whatever.
Right. But this was very egregious. Jethro Tull is very much not metal.
Okay.
And I guess it was a newer category.
Yeah.
But but Metallica was up, and Jethro Tull, and they announced Jethro Tull as a winner. And the next year, I think they realized they screwed up, and Metallica won the Grammy the following year. And
for what song?
But it might have been best metal performance or something metal.
Yeah.
And the acceptance speech, Lars comes out and says, "We'd like to thank Jethro Tull for not putting out an album this year."
That's funny. Yeah.
I mean, as smarmy and douchey as Lars is, that's pretty funny.
yeah, it's good. He leaned into it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I assume they do go to the Grammys. I doubt that was the only one they won, but
But that is
But there
funny,
would
though.
still not be a feud between.
No, that's stupid. Like, yeah, especially now. They're both like adults. It's not like they're young. Like there's no way Metallica in their age are gonna be like shitty about Beyonce unless she makes a heavy metal album. That'd be kind of sick.
Right.
I'd be interested. I'd listen.
Right.
I'd listen to that.
I'd listen to that
more.
before a country
That's
album.
what I was gonna say. I'd listen to that
I just
before a country.
don't like fucking country music.
Yeah.
They caught a lot of flack for that one awards. Speaking, I don't know if it was the Grammys, but the one awards show where they did the song with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Where I wasn't mad at that.
No, it was kind of sick.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Speaking of, I mean, I guess whatever. I only watched it because I wanted to see specific bands, but the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Soundgarden, and Outkast got inducted.
I saw that, but I didn't watch it. But I saw like an article about
I
it.
definitely didn't watch it. I watched like on YouTube or whatever.
I saw like his daughter did a song with them. Like
that's the only thing I didn't watch. No, she didn't do a song.
That's got to be super intense.
I don't think she did a song with them, but if she did, I got to look that up.
I think she did Fell on Black
she
Days.
did, yeah.
I think the article said. But
she did a song, but I don't know if it was with them or not.
Okay.
Because what I saw, I need to watch it. That's the only thing I didn't see.
I saw Jerry Cantrell did a song with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many songs did they do?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Because I saw the performance they did with Taylor Momsen and what's her name, Brandy Carly. Is that an artist?
I think so.
Am I drawing a blank?
The article I saw said Jerry Cantrell came out and did Black Hole Sun with them. Maybe I don't remember.
No, that was Brandy Carly because I saw that.
Okay.
Oh shit! How many fucking times did they perform on this thing?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Jerry Cantrell did something with them.
Yeah, maybe I missed.
Which makes sense.
Does it? Who's that?
He's the guitar player, primary songwriter for Alice in Chains.
Oh, so he played. Oh, maybe I did see that.
Alrighty.
And he was there, and I didn't know he was there.
Okay, yeah.
That's funny because he wasn't the lead. So I thought you were another singer.
He sings a lot. Like Alice in Chains, like. I mean, they had the main singer, but all those harmonies,
he did
like Jerry
all the
Cantrell's,
harmonies,
right? And now he also does that with Alice in Chains. Still, like their current. I mean, they still have a front man, but he's still definitely a singer. So.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, no, I saw the. That's the only thing I didn't see was Tony's performance, and I didn't realize she did it with. That makes sense. I didn't realize she did it with because what I saw was it was just Outshine. No, Rusty Cage and Black Hole Sun.
Alrighty.
So that's all I saw was those two songs, and it was one video. So that's weird that I saw a video of just those two songs, but not. It was already weird that I didn't see his daughter do it.
Right.
But
I'm sure you can find the full length thing.
No, you can't because that's what I looked for. I found the induction, and then I found a video of the induction in those two songs. But the sound was off on the music.
That sucks.
For some reason. I guess they didn't want copyright. It's like you already ripped off the video. Why are you muting the music now? I don't understand. But anyway, I did see a separate video. I had to like click out and then watch a separate video of the performance. Same thing with the Outkast thing. I had to it was the same page that did that they did the induction speech but no sound on the performance. It's like you could have just cut this out.
Right,
I don't know why I'm watching a perforence in silent. That's stupid.
Yeah, that makes sense. They cut the music so they wouldn't get hit. But
then why didn't the other page that posted the
it?
performance get hit? It's like, so what are we doing here? You know what I mean? I don't understand. They didn't get theirs taken down, so what's the problem?
Who knows with any of this shit anymore?
I don't know. But yeah, no, it was sick because I love Pretty Reckless. So I already love Taylor Momsen. So I was psyched to see her sing with them. Because she sang, after Chris Cornell died, they did like a tribute to him. It was a whole like tribute concert. And she sang with, I think she performed with Soundgarden before. Because she was on the tour. She was on the tour when he killed himself. She was opening, like her face. It's like, I actually just watched an interview with her because do you know she's Cindy Lou Who?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's the singer of the Pretty Reckless.
The live action with Jim Carrey,
yes.
right? The Grinch with, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And so she she performed with them. She's in her band, The Pretty Reckless. And I watched an interview with her on Call Her Daddy. And she was talking about like literally her favorite bands are like the Beatles and Soundgarden. And then she gets to open for Soundgarden.
It's pretty sick.
And then the last fucking song, or the last like show of the tour, he fucking kills himself. She like wakes up the next day and has to hear that like her hero just killed himself on the it's like, yeah, it's rough. So I'm sure that's crazy to perform with Soundgarden, probably her favorite band. It's like, oh, this is sick, but not sick at all.
Right.
Yeah. And then I actually saw a post that she posted. It was in her like stories that somebody says, Taylor Momsen with Soundgarden, book the tour now. And she like reposted it. I'm like, dude, I'd fucking buy tickets in a heartbeat.
Right.
Because she kills those vocals. Like, I would love that.
Yeah, you almost need a female singer to hit some of his notes, like to have that kind of range.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus did a really good job singing on that like tribute concert with
Right.
yeah, it was with Pearl Jam. They did like Say Hello to Heaven and shit, like from the Temple of the Dog album. Yeah, it was sick.
Weird. I wonder. Maybe he doesn't want to, or maybe it's like painful. But like, was like Eddie Vedder around for all that? Because I mean, Temple of the Dog.
They performed with them.
Okay,
yeah, that's who she performed.
Okay,
I don't remember if he was there, but
some of the Pearl Jam members. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he had like a different voice. He still had. It's like, yeah, you almost, like you said, you almost need like a fucking female vocalist,
right,
to hit those notes. Eddie Vedder's like lower.
Well, I didn't mean necessarily to sing with them, but like to just be involved.
Yeah.
In all
he
the
might
articles,
have been. I kind of forget. It's been so long since
in all the articles, I didn't see anything about him, so it's just
Yeah, that would have made sense. Yeah, and actually, Jim Carrey like inducted them.
Okay,
because he, I guess, knew them or he really liked them, and he was the host on Saturday Night Live when Soundgarden played Saturday Night Live. Yeah,
Word.
I think he said that he wanted them to. Is that how that works? Like the hosts get to pick the musical act, or if they have some input?
I don't know if they necessarily. Maybe they have some input. I mean, that would be interesting to find out.
Yeah, because I think he like said something in his speech that he like pushed to get them on.
Okay,
so
maybe they do. Can I'll come host, but
like can we please? Yeah, maybe it's like a. Can you consider putting this band on when I host? Yeah,
I don't know why, but that just reminded me as far as like the band and the host. Sinead O'Connor famously ripping up the picture of the Pope during her Saturday Night Live performance. And then the following week, Joe Pesci was the host, and that, being Italian, probably super Catholic, he had taped the picture back together.
That's so funny.
And was like, yeah, I fixed this. And he was like, obviously, like pissed about it.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that guy seems awesome. He was so good in Home Alone.
It's funny that you brought that up because I was going to bring up a different musical news story.
Yeah.
Tied to, remember I was talking about drinking with the Irish.
Yes.
So, and I couldn't remember if it was McCreary's or McCleary's. It was McCleary's, and I confirmed that because they were in the news.
Oh no, it's never good. News is never good.
Well, it wasn't the fault of the venue.
Okay.
There was a band that played, so they did have a stage. They do live music. Pennsylvania band issues apology after ice costumes spark backlash. So, but they didn't just dress up as ice. This band called No Reply.
I've heard of that name.
Well, it's a local Pennsylvania band, I guess. It was a Halloween show over Halloween weekend. The members dressed up as ICE agents, while one member had on a sombrero and a serape. That's like one of those. It's like brightly colored.
Poncho,
usually has
kinda?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was called something other than a poncho. Actually,
me neither. One picture shows the member dressed up in Hispanic attire with his arms behind his back, as two members in ICE attire stand behind him, appearing as if he is being taken into custody. So rather insensitive. I mean, like, sure, it's Halloween and you want to be a joke, but I don't know, it seems going a little far. And of course, they're doing the boilerplate apology. Our goal has always been to entertain, but intent doesn't erase impact. We're taking this as a hard lesson and putting steps in place to ensure this never happens again. How many steps do you need to just not do that? Like, it's not like this wasn't like a complicated series of like events that led to this. It was just like, let's put on some ice costume and let's do this very fucking dumb thing. Like, we're taking place to ensure this never happens again. Like,
it's so funny when people do stuff like that, because it's like, it would be better if you leaned into it. It would be better if you were like, listen, we were fucking around. It's a joke. Like, lighten up. We're not arresting anybody. Have a, like, be, if you have a problem with this, go after them. Don't go after us. We're making a joke.
They would have been better off saying this was a political statement. We were speaking out against it, like trying to draw attention to it, than just being like, we're going to take steps to ensure that this never happens again.
It's the canned response.
What was the next one going to be? Like the Klan and a black guy? Like, what do you like? What? In what way was this going to happen again? Like,
and it's like, dude, do people not have foresight? That's what I don't get in these situations. It's like, I understand, like, back, I understand before the internet. I literally think that anything before the internet, you should just be like expunged from, because it's like, we kind of didn't realize that was
or
fucked
even
up.
The early days of it. But still,
No, you're right.
But your point stands. Your point stands.
Like, I think there should be like there should be a
statute of limitations.
Yes, thank you. There should be a statute of limitations for like shit like that. Yeah. It's like, now you have 90 days. You got a probationary period of being outraged at something I did. If you didn't get in that 90 days, then I get away with it.
A picture surfacing from the 70s or 80s.
It's just
like Ted Danson in blackface. Yes, poor taste, wrong. Yes.
Didn't she make him do that? I heard that like she got him to do that, which is very funny.
Possibly. Because it was a different time.
Well, they were like dating at the time.
Right. Whoopi Goldberg.
And I think she was like, it's so funny.
Right.
But I never even saw the picture, but I heard it's peak blackface.
Right. But your point stands. In 2025, how could you not see that was going to be
well,
an issue?
The thing is, if I support like humor and jokes, so like you gotta say it with your chest. Right. If you're gonna do something like that, you have to be like, I was fucking around. It was just a joke. You can't be like, you can't apologize, because how didn't you see this being a problem? It's clearly insensitive. So it's like, you have to be like, I'm just being insensitive. I don't support this. Like, you have to.
Yeah.
You can't do both sides. Again, how could you possibly not see that coming? Right. You didn't think anybody
to do that and have such like curated like corporate response. As like a band, like that's probably like a cover band, like local, just doing like bar shows. Like,
they literally could have, like, if anything, now it's like probably worse. They probably could have been like, dude, we were joking. You guys are being too sensitive or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sorry, we offended people. But like the fact, like you said, the fact that it was like a perfectly articulated like lawyer response.
Right.
It's like, you're doing too much. And imagine, I just can't fathom not seeing that coming.
Yeah.
Like, not seeing that, like, potentially, because it's not like, I feel the same way about that as I feel about people getting mad at jokes at a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, haven't you seen this?
Right.
Like, haven't you seen, like, the backlash online of, like, a joke that went wrong and people were mad? And then, don't you know that comedy can sometimes offend people? Right. How do you get offended after, like, and it's coming?
Some don't, I guess. I mean,
maybe
it's obvious to us because we're like tuned in to comedy, but like if
for sure,
but
like, you've never seen any backlash. You've never seen an offensive joke. You don't belong in a comedy club. If you get offended, and if you do go to a comedy club and somebody says that one thing
But
that crosses your line,
But
it's
that's
like,
their thing, and something else they laughed at would probably be offensive to somebody
exactly.
else.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, don't you know how this works yet?
Right.
You're still getting mad at jokes? Like, get mad at the real world. Fucking be an activist or something. Like, it's just like, it's funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's amazing that we talked about that like literally 2 weeks ago or a week ago or whatever, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And immediately it's in the news.
Yeah, that that place that was like McCleary's, like,
Yeah.
But like, no fault of the club. Like, no one should be mad at them. They just booked a band. They don't know they're gonna do something really fucking dumb. It bothers me when like places go after like but
people go after
like,
places. Yeah,
right. It's not like they pitched like, this is our band. Will you book us? Yeah. We're gonna do this, and they're like, yeah.
We were thinking our costumes were gonna be racially insensitive. You guys okay with that?
Right. How's your week?
Shit, I don't even know. How was my week?
Mine was having the sick kid. This was like her first major sickness.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All kinds of evil coming out of both ends. Like, it's
wow.
Yeah. It was wild. I felt so bad for her, and like, but it was so weird because she, in general, was like in good spirits. She would she would be playing and bouncing around, and then just like, she was like puking at night, and then, all kinds of diarrhea, and all. Like, I'm not trying to gross anybody out. It was just like, it was rough, and it seems to have subsided, but it lasted like all week. It seemed to get better midweek, and then she was starting. It was just like, it was rough, and like there wasn't anything we could do. Like,
aftershock.
Yeah, the wife took her to the doctor, and it's like, you just kind of have to let it run its course, keep her hydrated, and we're trying to different foods that we think she can handle, and it's just, it was rough. I just felt bad for her. That
Has she been drinking like well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's like, I guess I'm trying to think of like when you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes it's hard to like drink fluid. You don't really want them.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if she can even.
She's good about drinking water.
That's good. That's sick. Yeah, it'd be terrible if she wasn't. I mean, I guess you'd have to give her Pedialyte or whatever.
Right. Yeah. We did a little bit of that. But yeah, she's drinking water well. She was generally eating well too. There was a couple nights where she didn't really eat dinner, like she wouldn't just be into it. But for the most part, she was eating. It was just like this freak thing that hopefully it's over.
Yeah, hopefully.
The wife even kind of got it too. I luckily somehow avoided it. Maybe White Claw's the cure. But yeah, I mean, luckily she's kind of somewhat back to normal.
That's sick.
I did want to bring up so did I bring up my earbuds last time? No. So I got this nickname at the guitar shop. He's like that I used to work at, Damian the Destroyer, because like I would just like accidentally like break stuff. I'd be like doing like working on a guitar and like snap a fucking tuner off, or like just
a $20,000 guitar
things,
just snap in half.
Luckily it didn't happen with any of those. Just like occasionally, and like within the last week I just like keep destroying things. So I'm at work and I had this big water jug.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Well, that broke. Well, yeah. The actual water jug broke.
Yeah.
But before then, when it was actually fine, I go to work, and when they renovated our office, we got they put an ice machine that also dispenses water in the break room. So I go in and I, like I normally do, unscrew it, fill it with ice, fill it with water, I got a Gatorade Zero. And typically I can fill it with ice, pour in the Gatorade Zero, and then there's also room for water.
Yeah.
So I'm pouring in the Gatorade Zero, and I run out of room before I'm like, what is happening? And then all of a sudden, I'm just like figuring out, and all of a sudden it's like blub, 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 blub. My glasses case comes bubbling up to the surface.
Out of the bottle?
Yes. So what I had done was in the morning, I took the empty water bottle and then I just threw my sunglasses case in there to carry it. So it's one less thing
That's
to carry.
crazy. That is a crazy decision.
Well, I've done it before.
You do that a lot?
I have done it before.
If I did that, it would be dead every time. I would never remember that.
Yeah. Well, I pulled my glasses out and I cleaned the case. I rinsed it and I was like, well, luckily it was a warm day, so I let it dry on the dash.
Yeah.
And the heater. And I cleaned my glasses. They were easy enough.
I would never make that decision because I would fill it with Gatorade every fucking time.
Well, I realized as I was cleaning my glasses that I'd also threw my earbuds in there. And I was like, God damn it. Because it was just like I was gathering my things, throw it in there, and it's like, it's empty. I'm going to fill it at work. I can carry it's a couple less things to carry. I thought I was being efficient.
Yeah, you were.
So, yeah, I and at that point, I was just like, fuck it, they're going to sit in there. Well, it's like they're already wet. They're not going to get more wet. You know, they're already submerged. So it's like they're not going to get more wet. I'm not pulling them out. I just left them in there, and then I was just going to toss them. Kate suggested throwing them in the bowl of rice, so I did that. I'd put them in. I'd cleaned them, put them in the bowl of rice for like a couple days.
Yeah.
And then try like there was like a little flicker of light, and I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
It was like, but it was like that was the earbuds' dying breath. Was the little flicker of the battery?
You, Damian.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So yeah, that sucked. It's just that feeling. I was like, why is there no room? And just the glasses case coming up like the fucking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So and then we're doing some work to the house, and we had like a new sink put in, a new double sink. For my birthday, the wife had gotten me this like bottle of cologne. It was kind of heavy, and I don't wear cologne often, but it's like a pretty nice one, and the cap is actually pretty hard to take off.
Yeah.
So this wasn't like super crazy. But we also now have a medicine cabinet, which we didn't have before. So we needed more storage for stuff.
Like behind the mirror on the vanity or whatever?
Yeah. So I go to grab this bottle of cologne, and I grabbed it by the cap, which is hard to take off. You have to try. It's not like... And I guess the cologne was just that heavy. It fell. The bottle of cologne did not break. It cracked the brand new sink. I don't know if you went to the bathroom and noticed. Did you notice the blue tape over the sink?
Yes.
So no one uses it? Yeah. It cracked the actual sink.
That's insane.
The glass bottle of cologne, perfectly fine. I guess ceramic or whatever the porcelain, whatever the fuck it's made of, cracked. Brand new sink. Luckily they sent us a new one. But yeah. Cracked a brand new sink.
Luckily, you can replace just the bowl, and it's not.
Yeah. It wasn't the countertop.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
Yep.
What the fuck?
So in a week, ruined a pair of earbuds, and then just the insult to injury, the water jug broke. Like I'm like,
the weakest thing.
Yeah.
The weakest thing breaks at the end.
Yeah.
So
like,
that three?
What else?
So disasters happen in threes, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I broke anything else. I don't think I did.
That's so crazy. Since I forget you mentioned like working on the house or whatever.
How's that going?
For me?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done shit. It's all my basement's a mess. It's full. I had no time to do anything now. Just piles of shit in my basement. We eventually want to move into a different room upstairs that's a little bit bigger, but this is all just contingent on moving shit out of the way of it's just a whole thing. But I went to I never talked about it last time, but when I was building like shelves in my basement, and when I was building them, I went to Home Depot, and I was gonna build. So I was building like like there's like a closet. There's like a closet that used to be a closet, and then they ripped the doors off like years ago or whatever. So it's just this like cubby now, and I was gonna build these like heavy duty shelves in the one corner so that they can like support a lot of weight or whatever. And what I wanted to build them for was like just like some like ammo and just like heavy shit. So I wanted to make sure they were like strong.
Building a bunker for the end times.
Building a bunker for the end time. Yeah,
I
right.
gotcha.
With an apartment complex right behind my house. That'd be great. I'll just get ransacked immediately. I'm building a bunker for other people to kill me and take. When The Walking Dead happens.
Nice.
But yeah, and I was like, all right, well, if I'm gonna put that stuff in, I don't need to. I want it to be secure because the last thing I need is to like file a police report for like shit like that going missing. Somebody breaks in my house and steals that. It's like it's not the conversation I want to have. So I'm like, all right, I want to make sure it's like a secure door. And then like I didn't know what like I could have access to as far as like materials at like Home Depot and stuff. So I didn't know how I wanted to do it. I was like, I kind of want like there to be airflow because like that's how that stuff like corrodes and shit. And I just the basement gets like moist. It's not like a finished basement by any stretch of the imagination. Right. So it's like it doesn't leak, but we have a humidifier or more moist, a humidifier. We have a dehumidifier down there because it gets so moist. And in case anybody doesn't like the word moist, I'm going to keep saying it.
You're making me moist.
But so I went to Home Depot and like I was getting all kinds of shit for like everything we were doing that week. So I had like tons of lumber, tons of like just random stuff. And I stopped a guy that worked there in like the one section. We were in masonry. And it was this stuff they use for like concrete, like mesh, like metal mesh.
Okay.
But it's like real flimsy. And I'm like, hey, I'm like looking for this stuff that's like, I'm looking for like metal. I'm kind of looking for like a metal grate that I can like fabricate into a door. Okay. So that there's airflow or whatever for this cubby, basically a closet. And I started explaining, I didn't want to just like come out and say that. Like, cause it just felt weird to be like, I'm fucking build a bunker for the end of the world or whatever. You know, I didn't want to sound like that. And, so
like you'd be the first one around here to do that.
That's a good point. That's a solid point. Well, I'm like, so I'm trying to be
they probably have a specialist for that at Home Depot right now.
I'm trying, that's funny. So I'm trying to be like wishy-washy. I'm trying to just be vague.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Just cause that and like, I don't want to bog him down with fucking details. Right. So I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for like this and I want it to be like secure and then like maybe have like airflow, but I don't want somebody to be able to just like break into this closet or whatever. And he starts like, he's helping me out and he tells me a couple things and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, well, you know, if you want for a door, you could get one of these doors in the back and it's like he said something, it's like a, you know, they're hollow because they're doors. They're not, you know, they're interior doors. And what you could do is you could fill it with concrete and it'll be like, I'm like, what the fuck is it? And he's like, or you could, you know, and he's like, what I would do is I would just build like a hideaway. You know, you can build like a bookshelf and then nobody knows it's there and you could take magnets and put like some molding on the map. Like, are you helping me build a dungeon? I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, I basically just, I'm like, maybe this is my fault, I think. Like, I think this is my fault for being vague. I'm like, I basically asked, I'm like, I want it to have airflow. I want it to be
Will there
secure.
be enough oxygen for a person?
I basically asked for everything but shackles and chains.
Is there a small opening I could slide a tray of food, maybe?
Yeah, and I'm like, no. I'm just building a bunker for the end of yeah, it's like, this is crazy. Like building a bunker for Taylor Swift to fucking throw her in there. It's like, Jesus Christ. He was very helpful. So if you want to build a dungeon in your basement, just go to Home Depot and ask them how to do it.
I could just upgrade my current one.
What I wanted to do was like bank vault doors. I saw, because between cars and just shit on Facebook Marketplace, my Facebook Marketplace algorithm is like cars and like antiques.
Okay.
Because I'm clearly gay, apparently. Just love antiques. And like one thing I saw in there were like these like legit bank vault doors. I'm like, these are perfect. Oh, they want $1,000 for them. They were like legitimately from a bank vault.
Right.
I'm like, that's badass. But I'm not spending money on them. So I eventually just put up a closet door and put a fucking piece of... I put just like a bar on like a piece of wood and got like to put a piece of wood with a padlock on it.
Okay.
So you just can't open it or whatever. Like, this is so crazy. Yeah.
That reminded. Did I talk about the Stephen King books? I've been listening to like some audiobooks.
Oh, no.
Recently, there was one that there was a basement dungeon involved. That's
That's so
just
funny.
reminded me of that. That's funny. At first, I thought you were going to say there was a rock band outside taking a bunch of people hostage. There's the ice, like dressed as ice, taking out front of the Home Depot.
I've never seen people waiting out front of Home Depot for work.
Oh yeah,
Have you?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. It's funny when I used
Is
to.
it only first thing in the morning or something?
I honestly probably because they're looking for work. So
Yeah.
and a lot of those jobs start early.
It's probably through the week too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the motherfuckers across the street, they were doing something with their deck, and like 6:45 in the morning, there's like drilling and sawing and
that's
shit. It's
all-
like
yeah, it's
really, I
kinda
mean, like
early.
we're not their direct neighbors, so like it wasn't that bad, but like, the fuck, like has some
When's
consideration.
noise ordinance? Isn't it like 7?
I don't know if there is one around here actually.
There's some. I mean, it's definitely one in the evening.
I
mean-
don't think there is because there's fire. Because I've asked Kate and like she works for the
that
township.
just means people are breaking the law or whatever.
No, I don't think there is.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty because I've asked her about that, and she's like, "That I don't think there is one."
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird because I think there is in Springersbury.
Probably
Shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say what it count, but whatever. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Springersbury's decent sized. It should be fine.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. But anyway,
Home
yeah, the
Depot.
song. Oh, yeah. When I was doing the shucking artwork thing,
Yeah.
so we would just be in a car, like 2 or 3 dudes, and there's like a bunch of cardboard boxes in the back, and like, we might pull up to like a gas station, like an Exxon or something like that, and you'd have like a bunch of Spanish dudes run over like trabajo, like I work, like trabajo, like looking for work, like they're just, I haven't seen it in a long time, and it also depends on the area. So if we pulled up to like there's some areas around like DC, like Silver Spring, and like they had a huge Spanish population. Like if you pulled up to gas, like they would be trying to work if they thought you were going to some job,
Damn.
I don't know how often that happens. And honestly, right now in the current climate,
They're probably not doing that. Yeah.
They're probably being a little more subtle about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If at all, that's
Right.
They're in the store. They're the greeters.
Right. I wonder if there's some like app that they use now, like with technology now.
Anyway,
there might
they
be
probably
some
should.
app, like,
There probably should be like a hinge for free or for cheap labor. Left swipe. He looks like a puny bitch. I'm not gonna click on that one. Yeah, it is funny.
I want to. Speaking of the government,
Yeah.
I want to call bullshit on something. Do you have your real ID?
No.
I don't understand the difference. I thought it was 2 separate things. You have your driver's license and your real ID.
No,
So
yeah, it's one.
I had to get my driver's license renewed just recently because my birthday came up and it was going to expire.
Yeah.
And the wife was like, "You should just do your real ID at the same time. You might as well have it. Like if
For sure,
in
yeah.
the future if you're going to fly, so you just might as well do it." And it's double the price. So essentially, you're paying for your license and the real ID.
Yeah.
So it's double the price, and you have to fill out forms. You have to bring specific things of ID. I had brought Social Security card. You had to have an original birth certificate with like a raised seal, not a copy.
Yeah.
So I do all that, and you pay double. And I'm a dummy. Like they gave me the license, and I was like, "So does the real ID like come in the mail?" Or she's like, "No, like that's it.
Yeah.
It's your license with a star on it."
Uh-huh.
what is the difference? Like, why? I think it's literally just so you pay extra money. Like, it's just like
it sure seems like it.
It's just like yeah.
It's like extra shit that you have to take.
Right. It's like I already proved my like with the license.
Yeah.
Generally, my license is my ID when anybody asks for it.
Yeah.
So it has.
Yeah, it's like extra.
It's literally a star.
Yeah. It's like extra confirmation. Mine, because they didn't. When I went to get my license, it wasn't like available or something. It was some weird shit where it was like they couldn't do it because I was gonna do it just like you, and they couldn't. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And mine on it just says says something along the lines of like not a real ID.
Right.
Yeah, so it is the same shit.
I literally thought it was two separate things.
I think right now you can't fly without it.
Possibly, yeah.
I think so, and I'm like, I should get, just because like, what if I mean, I don't know anybody that lives in another state that I would fly to. I know people, but I don't, there wouldn't be like an emergency where I'd need to fly there.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, I guess I have to like, I think what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a passport for the fuck of it. 'Cause why not?
Right.
I mean, I might as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, if we make it, you know, if you guys like and subscribe, we can tour Europe. But you guys are holding us back, honestly. All 20 of you are holding us back.
Yeah, our friend Elliot is moving there next year.
Hell yeah, that's a good point.
We'll have a friend out there. We can go out there, do some mics, do some whatever the fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, I do want to, and also why not? It's not like, I mean, you might as well get a passport. I mean, I don't know.
But I was like, I had to dig out all these the paperwork. I mean, let's be real. The wife dug out the paperwork, but but I had to like gather all that shit and pay double for a star on my license. Like, I don't know. It seems...
It's like me with my fucking high school diploma that just has like a stamp on it for like that York Adams Academy or whatever.
Also seems kind of like that I just thought it seems kind of fucked up, like the whole like star thing. Like that was a whole thing in the 30s with the government issuing stars to people. Like...
Was it?
In Germany, yes.
Oh, okay. There were stars? I didn't know there were stars.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Let me see your papers.
Right.
Das Paper. No, we're headed there. It's been, we've been on that track for fucking 30 years.
On that train, so to speak.
There it is. I can't believe I didn't. All right, podcast over.
Yep.
No,
damn, we did 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Right,
cool. We've been on that since Bush. I guess, fucking.
I think we've been on there since the 30s. Like, there was a certain group that just like thought, that's the way to go. I mean, they thought we were too extreme. They studied our I don't know what the
propaganda
right word is. No, Germany studied the way that we
the ghettos
segregated, and they felt that we were too extreme.
Yeah. Oh, why are they doing that? Why are they giving them hope?
Right.
You just throw them in the what? What are you guys doing? You guys are assholes.
But
or
then
at least
they were
up front.
Then they were like, "Hold my stein!" Like we're gonna fucking.
I call your bet, and I raise you $6 million, 6 million chips.
All right, we need to get. Let's get off of this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I'm sorry. Were you on any shows like 2 weeks ago? I feel like you did the hot mic, and then I guess that was the last. Was that the last show before the contest?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember.
I don't even remember either.
Yeah.
And it's my life.
Yeah, it's my life.
Did I do a mic in between there or another show? I don't think so.
You might have did. No, yeah, I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Now that I'm saying that, I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, comedy. Now I'm doing your thing.
Yeah. The Double Barrel Roadhouse. Is that what you were going to bring up? Or
well, I was going to bring up the Lititz Shirt Factory first.
Right. I didn't know if we talked about the last episode.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Because it was that week.
Right.
It was like the day after Halloween that show was.
Okay.
Which, not that I don't really have much to say about it, but it was a really good show. It was a fantastic show.
Word.
Yeah, it was just like a showcase that POV did at the Lidditz Shirt Factory. I will say they wanted us to make like videos for like to promote the show, because I guess they said that gets more people out or whatever. Okay. And I was like, fuck, I don't know. I'm not like a content creator. I don't do that shit. But I'm like, all right. I was trying to. Like,
they want to do hey, this weekend we're gonna be in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'll think of something. I was like the morning. I guess it was the morning. No, it must have been the day before. But I was like trying to think of something. Like, all right, maybe I'll think. I was thinking of just making a video like fuck Hershey's chocolate, because Lidditz has like Wilbur chocolates. So it's gonna be like fuck Hershey's chocolate. That's why I'm going to Lidditz, Pennsylvania to do comedy, or something like that. Probably wouldn't have said fuck. They probably wouldn't have appreciated that. Sure. Or I could have bleeped it. But Ziggler like made a video out of our podcast where I dropped the beer and fucking was sucking on the can. Yeah. He made like a promo video out of that. And I'm like, well, at least don't love this video. Shout out Ziggler. But I was like, well, there's my video. I'll do that. I'll post that or whatever. But the show was good. We got there. Me and Lori went. Obviously, I was on the show, but Lori came with me to the show. And we got there like so early. Doors were, I guess because they wanted people to be able to have time to eat first. Right, Doors were at like 6, and the show didn't start till 8.
Okay.
So we were there at 6, and I felt like obligated to be there early because I was like running the show.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was hosting and then also running the show. Like I was.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. The
POV representative.
Right.
And
I like getting to shows like an hour before showtime.
Yes,
like
same here.
At the latest. I don't like being like too close to showtime. I know some people like to just like literally walk in 5 minutes before.
Yeah, I'm not into that. Well,
I like to get the vibe of the place.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I just like being there for a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
In the place, get the vibe of the people. You get to clock any fucking weirdos or people who are going to be obnoxious. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know.
No, I'm the same. I like to get there. Well, one, if it's like a distance to travel, I want to leave early in case there's traffic or an accident or something like that. Oh, excuse me. So, but we got there like 2 hours early, and I'm like, this was too early because we had nothing to do the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I think after like a half hour, I was kind of like, fuck, man, I'm getting like stir crazy here. Just like wait, there was like not even any customers there yet. There was people starting to pour in, and Lori was like, "Oh, go for a walk or whatever." I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll go outside and walk around the block. And I did that. It was actually really nice because it was like starting. It was we love cold weather,
right?
So it was like kind of like chilly-ish. Like it's starting to get cooler. So it was like kind of like chilly. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. It's like a fall day.
Right. And Lidditz is a pretty cool area.
Yeah, it's a really sick area. I like loved walking around the block or whatever. It was like getting dark. So I was like, well, I think it was before the time change. So it wasn't dark yet.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been, man, my memory's crazy. That's funny that it's like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember if it was dark outside or not. But, yeah, it was just like walking past. I think it was dark enough that it was like evening, and I was like walking past just like bars or whatever and seeing people, and then Lidditz, so it's like everything's like older,
right.
So it was like cool. I'm like, god damn, these places look sick. They look like the Inn back in like I feel like I just like tied my horse and I'm gonna go in here. It was sick. But and I went for like a walk. I was like, oh, this is like really nice. Like by the time I got back to the front of the building, I just felt like really like energized and just like awake.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But no, yeah, the show went great. Everybody killed. The crowd was fantastic. I think they sold like 70 tickets.
Nice.
Up front, like before the show started. So I'm not sure how many they ended up selling, but yeah, that was a really, really sick show.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I don't even know. I don't really have
But I remember you saying the first go round, it was just a cool venue? Like,
Oh yeah, a while ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. I just did a guest spot.
right?
And it was like it was a really hot crowd. Same with this one.
Oh yeah.
And the venue was really psyched about it. Everybody was, There was this, so Michael Beavers, I don't know, have you seen him? Mm-hmm. He's from Philly, I guess, or
Right.
Philadelphia area.
Yeah, he usually does the Harrisburg competition.
Yeah.
year.
And I think, he's a regular, like the Punchline and Helium in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And, he went to like, he put his phone up on like a tripod to film his set or whatever. And like I said, I was hosting, so I was like, giving people the light and shit. And when, during his set, I'm like standing in the back of the room, and some girl like comes up to, she's like, I see a girl like at the bar near where he put his camera, and she's like in the back, and she's like looking at me, like trying to get my attention, and I'm like, oh shit, what's up? And like I look at her, she's like, help. And I'm like,
shit.
what the fuck? What's going on? And I go over to her, and she's like holding his camera. She's like, this other lady knocked down the camera, and I can't get it to stay up again. And she's like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, all right, fucking give me the phone. I got it. So I like ended up filming the second like half of his set, just standing there with his phone. And so I had to like give him the light around his phone and stuff. And then like, I'm like, oh shit. I have to like, I'm filming his set. I'm like, fuck, I have to like time when he's wrapping up to then, what I do. Did I sit his phone down or did I put it in my pocket? I think I sat his phone down and then ran up to the stage to like go back up because I'm going up in between each comic.
Right.
And I'm like, son of a bitch. But, and then when I got off stage, I was like telling him about it, and he's like, oh yeah, I didn't know why that wouldn't tighten. He's like, I think I'm missing like a piece or something. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker didn't even have the thing. I thought like, because I was looking everywhere for a piece, a missing piece, and it wasn't there. Yeah, and then of course like Jay Yoder like closed out the show, and I like fucked up his intro because I was like I was like, oh shit, I got to get up on and then I forgot what he told me to bring him up as. Besides, I got like half of it, but then he told me like an extra thing to say, and I like forgot that. But other than that, I remembered all the shit to say or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, it was a really good show.
Right.
And then then after that, they were talking. I think some of the comics were talking about it, but like Lidditz like shuts the fuck down at like 9:30 p.m.
Really?
'Cause you go out and it's like a ghost town, except for like a couple bars or whatever. Mm-hmm. But even those probably closed a little bit later. We wanted to get food, and it was the night of the World Series.
Okay.
Was it the last game? I think it was the last game of the World Series, and we ended up going to like a bar restaurant in Lancaster, because that's like on the way, just right off of the like Route 30 or the highway, and watched some of that shit, which was crazy. I don't even like football. I don't even like baseball, but I'm
sports
balls. I don't even like baseball, but I was like, damn, this is a crazy ass game.
We watched the last one too, just to watch it. You know, I didn't even know the Blue Jays were in it until like game 4. Like,
yeah.
That's how little I pay attention. But yeah, we watched the last one. It was a good, crazy game.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was
entertaining at least.
Yeah. We call it like the end, and then like. Yeah, it was the last game, because then on the drive home, Lori was like watching the score, because we was like, damn, what's this gonna be? And then Dodgers won or whatever. But
I like going to baseball games.
Yeah, I want to go to some.
I never liked watching it on TV, but I always loved going to Orioles games.
Yeah, I definitely want to start going to some more sporting events, just in general. But
right. Yeah, we can go. I think it's relatively inexpensive.
Yeah, it's not as expensive as football.
Right. So maybe next season we'll take a trip down to Baltimore.
Hell yeah.
Did you follow a team like when you?
I was just gonna say I want to pee.
So. Oh, cool. Alrighty.
Yeah. Before we wrap it up or whatever, figured like a good time. Yeah. But no, I never followed any team.
Cool.
The only team I really I like the Yankees, but that's just because I like Jay-Z. And he always wore Yankee hats and shit. Right. So that's the only.
You're a Steelers fan, so I didn't know if you like the Pirates.
I guess by definition I do.
I liked the Pirates growing up because I had family in Pittsburgh. So I did kind of like, even though like I liked the Orioles, I also liked the Pirates because they would buy us like pirate stuff and like the Penguins and and stuff like that.
For hockey teams, well, it's funny. For hockey teams, I like the Penguins and the Capitals, and they're fucking rivals.
Right.
But I like both of them because the Capitals are local. Like they're I didn't realize they were called farm teams, which is hilarious.
Yep.
Definitely not definitely not a football term. That would be problematic. Yeah, they're the plantation team for the fucking. But yeah, they're I guess like the Capitals. Their farm team is the Hershey Bears.
Right.
So I kind of like the Caps and the Penguins because one, Pittsburgh. Two, there's no better mascot than Penguins.
Yeah, true.
Who would be a better ice hockey mascot than Penguins? That's the best one. They can walk on ice. They're the perfect one. But
it is funny how close we are to Philly, and you are just more into Pittsburgh teams. Was that a family thing? Like, your family's more into Pittsburgh, or you're just?
I remember distinctly as a kid looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers logo and being like, "I like this logo. This is my team."
Nice.
Other than that, nobody in my family really gave a shit about sports.
Okay.
Like at all. They're more of a NASCAR. I was more of a NASCAR family. You know what I mean? If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I am.
Trash. If you're recycling what I'm recycling. No, yeah, definitely not. No, I can't think of a single. No, nobody gave a shit about sports in my family. So I just liked the Steelers. Yeah, I regret it. I regret liking the Steelers. I wish I was a Philly fan right now.
They're doing all right right now.
They're doing fine. They're playing Steeler football.
Right.
Beating the number one offense in the NFL and then eating shit the very next week. It's exactly Steeler football.
Word.
Yeah, that is one thing that felt really good. Not that we're going to talk about sports for long. But that felt real good to see all the shit talking 2 weeks ago. When they were shit talking, they were calling us the fucking shower curtain. And then we beat the shit out of the best offense in the NFL. We just whooped the Colts' ass.
Right.
It's like, what were you saying about our defense again? We got, I don't know if you saw that game or saw.
Yeah.
The Colts had 4 takeaways going in for the year. They turned over the ball 4 times in this year. We turned it over 6 times on them. They must have been our defense must have been on social media because they saw all that shit talking and were like, okay, all right. And then we fucking lose on Sunday Night Football anyway. So it's like, that's just what we do. We just don't. And then earlier that day, I watched the fucking Lions beat the living shit out of the Commanders. I mean, it was like 30 something to like 14. It's like, what's that like? What's it like having a team? I mean, the Ravens do that sometimes. They embarrass people every once in a while.
True, but they embarrass themselves quite in equal measure, I think.
Maybe it's an AFC North thing.
Yeah.
Just fucking, we all just can't.
Yeah, and then Joe Flacco, who won a Super Bowl for us forever ago and then disappeared, had a almost 500-yard game a week or two ago. What the fuck is that?
Dude, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. But yeah, I just because the Lions are so dominant now that it's they'll go half, 75% of their games last year were fucking 5. They won by 30 points. It's what does that feel like to watch your team just abuse the other team? I don't think the Steelers have ever done that. I want to see point spreads for all the Steelers games and see the biggest gaps. I feel the biggest gap was 20 points. It's we never blow people out. It's so depressing. It's like a nail biter for every game. Yeah. But anyway, we'll be right back.
Attempted Delivery is brought to you by
us. We do not have sponsors, but we'd love some.
Indeed. So if you do enjoy the podcast, please like, share, subscribe, so we can grow this thing and quit our jobs.
Let's get back to the show. And we're back. Sorry, I did cardio today.
Nice.
And I got a new treadmill finally.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I actually got to run today. So I'm very hydrated.
Nice.
And Coors Banquet probably does not help.
Yeah.
I mean blank, because we don't want to give them free sponsorship.
Right.
But, which I also did before that Lit It show. I set up a treadmill. For some reason, I thought that would be a good idea to go. It took so long to get the old one out the door because I forgot that I bought it in a box and put it together in the fucking room. It doesn't exactly fit through doorways very well, so we had to like crank it out the door. I damn near broke the door jamb out. It's just like terrible. Yeah, by the time I set up the new one, and then by the time I thought I was gonna run on it before the show. I thought I was gonna like, get some blood flowing before the show, and like, no, you weren't. You are exhausted from setting up a treadmill. Pathetic.
Just don't even run on it. Just disassemble it and assemble it every day. Like,
it's called resistance training. It's like weightlifting.
Yeah, I guess before we wrap up, do you want to talk about the double barrel at all? Yeah, we did the Earl's double barrel roadhouse competition for the second time. We did the one last year. I think it was like last April.
Yes. Yes, it was.
It was back to back with the Gettysburg one. So again, double barrel roadhouse and Red Lion, which is amazing because it's close to both of us.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. And
still somehow takes like 15 minutes to drive to.
Yeah,
it's like right here.
Yeah.
It's like, what is close then? Like,
but yeah, it was fun. Actually got some people from work to come out.
Yeah.
I don't feel dumb like asking people to come out, but I'm like trying to get. It's like because they keep saying like,
yeah,
let me know when a show is close. And it's like you're not going to get any closer than this unless we do it in the post office. So like, this is the opportunity, and we're both on. So like, 2 for 1. You come out one note. And I was like, and if we both suck, you at least get to see Earl for a bit. Like, it was cool. It was 10 comics, but 8 showed up at first. Like, and we didn't know anybody else was coming. So then, but they did end up coming. I got my cousin to come up from down in Maryland. That was awesome. And her husband and like I said, some people from work. So it was cool to have like some people there. The crowd was a little thinner than last.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It was
last
like,
year.
I mean, last year
Quite
it was like packed out, and this year it was like it was definitely.
There was a decent amount of people, but they were a little more spread out.
Yeah.
I think a little more than,
you think?
Maybe closer to 50, but they were just more spread out.
Wow, yeah.
Where like last year, they were all in those seats.
Well, it was just more, I think.
Yeah.
Because the front seats were like packed out.
Right. A lot more people. There was like some surrounding tables. 'Cause they do food and drinks and stuff like that.
Well, and it's a music venue, so they, ideally, everybody would have been in the front seats, and there would be no tables or whatever set up. But
I had no idea. Bobby Tamburo and Lennon.
Yeah,
I had no idea. So that was cool to see them, and they were there, kind of helping run things and doing the light and. But it was cool. Some friends of ours, Malik Stark and Jesse James Martin, and some others were there. That it was a good time. Yeah, it was fun. I felt really good about my sets. I felt strangely confident going in because by now with competitions, I just like it for stage time.
Yeah.
Like early on, it was like you want to win, obviously.
Yeah.
But like at this point now, it's just like, oh, this is some good stage time close to home.
Yeah. For me, it's like up the street.
Right.
Like literally. Just, it's like 15 minutes up the road for me. So it's like, it'd be stupid not to do it.
Right. And it's like, as far as the prize, like if it was a big money prize, like sure.
Yeah.
But like
the prize was literally like literally opened for him in that room before.
Right. So the prize was opening for him, I think November 29th.
Yes.
And so, we've both done shows with him and opened for him there. Like I opened for him there at the Double Barrel Roadhouse and already doing the competition. So it was like, I just felt like a lot more loose. I was hoping for more time because originally we were going to do like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And then once the other two showed up and Earl went a little long, just kind of hosting.
At the beginning, he started doing like a lot of time in between comics.
Right.
And I think Bobby said something to him like, "Hey man, we're running late or whatever." And then he started just going right into the next comic.
But he did a while, and I get it. He did a while up top because I think he was just trying to get the energy of the room up.
Yeah.
Because it was a little spread out and
well, Earl's used to packed out theaters, so
right.
He's probably like, "Come on, guys!" It's like, no, it's not. It's not the same thing.
right. Yeah. So he did get the energy up, and we got going, and yeah, I just tried to have fun with it. Tried a new thing here or there, a new tag, and yeah, it was just fun. I felt really good about my set. Both sets. The first one I was a little like nervous just because but the second one I went up with like no fucks because like at this point like I didn't care about winning. I cared about doing both sets. I wanted both the time, like especially like my cousin drove like it was like an hour and a half or like they're down in like Severna Park, Maryland, which is like down near like Annapolis and shit. So like they drove far. Like I'd like them to see me do 10 minutes, not just 5.
Exactly, yeah.
And she had come to my very first show, so I was like, I wanted her to see some progression, not like some of the same jokes were in that first set. So
man, that'd been rough. You just bombed the whole time.
I know, with the exact same shit she saw 3 years ago. It's like, oh, you're still doing this. So I wanted them to see some progression and and just come like just more time to make it worth their drive up to see 10 minutes versus 5. So like, but I mean they're super supportive anyway. So but it was super awesome that they came out and I didn't eat a dick. So yeah, enough about me. What about your experience? How did you feel going into it and then during it? Like
I felt pretty loose just because I didn't like the same thing. It's like I didn't really. I mean, it was fine. I didn't care how it went. I kind of like didn't feel like doing it like that day,
right?
Just because I was like, oh, whatever. I don't know, but no, it was fun. I didn't really know what I couldn't like really decide on like what I wanted to do, so I kind of just like waited till I was there.
Same.
And like thought about it, and I'm like looking at just like, all right, I had my set list. I still had the set list from the Lit It show. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll do these at the beginning, and then I'll just like, maybe I'll do something else. I'll do like a different joke, because I can't keep going with that because because it was 5-minute sets, and I think the first in my like set list for that show, after the first like 3 or 4 minutes, I think 4 minutes, I would go into like the cougar bit, which is 5 minutes. So obviously I can't do 9 minutes. What's math? I can't do 9 minutes.
Right.
So I just was like, all right, I'll just go there and then see what I feel like doing after that. And then fucking this lady, I forgot about that. I'm glad I forgot about the entire show.
Right.
This fucking lady. All right, so when Earl was on stage, he was he did like 25 minutes to 30 minutes up top before the contest.
Right.
And he was talking to this lady about like filming during the show or whatever. And then so I go on stage, I think, did I go 4? No, I went 3rd because I was
Right.
Dale Jr. or Dale Earnhardt. I was Dale Earnhardt. So I was number 3, and then I went up, and I started performing or whatever, and I like saw this lady down towards my left, and she's like has her phone up filming the show. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What is she doing?
After he had already yelled at her about it.
Yeah.
Like he was like, why are you filming? You're here live.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly. And then so I kept going, and then I don't know at what point, I should listen back to the recording, but at some point I was like, why are you filming me? Like I was like about to crash out on this bitch. I was like, this is crazy. Like, what are you doing? I think it was like after my second bit, I'm like, what is happening? Why are you filming? Like, what the fuck? And she was just laughing at me.
Yeah.
Saying, I'm like, all right. So I kept going, and then I'm like, dude, this is what the fuck is happening. And so but I kept it together. I was a little thrown off by it, but then I like kind of was like, all right, just whatever. And fucking tightened it up and kept going and finished my set. Got off stage and was like I was like fine, but I was like kind of irritated. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't feel like, I didn't really feel like leaving my house today. I fucking set up a goddamn treadmill, didn't get to run on it. I fucking basically worked all day on this stupid treadmill, going to Dick's, buying a fucking treadmill. And then this bitch is going to film me for my whole set. I was like, kind of like, whatever, dude. I mean, whatever. I don't care how this goes. I was like, if I make it to the second round, I'm fucking tanking this motherfucker. Like, I'm just going to say, I'm not doing good. I'm not doing my act. I'm just going to do crazy shit. I'm going to do all kinds of wild. I think what did I say? I was like, during my set, I was like, we can't afford to be canceled. You got to fucking stop.
Right.
I was like, I'm about to talk about trans people, so you have to turn the phone off. And she just didn't do it.
Yeah.
After the set, after like the first round, they were doing counting or whatever. They counted the votes, or they were judges, so they like decided what they were doing, the I guess judging. And the lady that was filming comes up to me and she's like, oh my God. I was like, I'm sorry. She's like, sorry, I was just filming because I know somebody that knows you. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, well, okay. And she's like, yeah, I know this girl that you, and like, I remembered her, like her daughter used to work with me.
Right.
And I'm like,
that was wild.
just, you could have said that.
Right.
Like maybe, I don't know, maybe something funny would have came out of that. You could have said that during, and so I wasn't about to crash out for the whole set. And then like, so I was like, all right, just don't post that. She's like, no, I was just going to send it to her.
Like, that's fair. I have videos of your daughter too.
That's crazy. But no, and she's like, no, yeah, I was just going to send it to her. I'm like, all right, yeah, I don't care about that, whatever. But I'm like, I wish I would have known that because it wouldn't have bothered me if I knew that. But I thought this
Why didn't
lady
she come and introduce herself before the show? Like if she saw you, like,
yeah, she probably could have. She could have done that. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely could have done that. But then I found out after the show, Lori said that I think I might be conflating the two, but I think the lady that Earl was talking to is a different woman.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
Not the lady filming. He was fucking with the lady that was up in like the VIP seat.
Well, no, I know what you're talking about. There was another lady filming. There was two.
No, there was that lady filming. Or there might have been, but Lennon and or Bobby went and talked to the people, like staff. They went and talked to the couple that was sitting next to the lady that was filming you. Yeah. I don't know if they were filming or not. No, they might have been.
That's the thing.
But they never talked to the lady who was filming you.
The lady that was filming me was a different lady. There was a second lady in the front row filming with a tablet. Because Lori was like, yeah. She was filming. She's like, you were yelling at a different lady, and the lady that
I thought he was. I watched. Both
well, I
from
don't
the same
know
spot,
if I don't know who
he might have been yelling at both of them. I don't know.
I thought he was yelling at the same lady as me too, but I think he might have been yelling at a different lady because the woman that he was yelling at, I think Lori's like, yeah, he asked her age, and there was no way because she looked way older. She said she was like. She said, I forget what she said. She said she was like 63 and she was like clearly like 80.
Yeah.
And like, that wasn't the lady that I was yelling at.
No, I know the lady you were yelling at. He might have been yelling at both of them.
Maybe. Yeah. But there was two. There was two. Cause she said there was like an old woman filming with a tablet.
Right.
And they did talk to her.
The staff talked to her, but
she
not
left.
the lady.
Yeah, the lady, I guess the lady that they talked to, she ended up leaving.
Which I thought old people aren't supposed to like be good with technology.
I know.
And there's some fucking 80-year-old fucking like fossil fucking recording with a tablet. Like what the fuck?
It was crazy.
It's not a stone tablet. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. And apparently that lady, so like, there was a second lady filming. Like, what's happening? Well, all these old women just filming teenagers now.
Right.
But I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, she said that there was another lady filming with like a full-on tablet just on her lap, filming like the whole show.
For what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The YouTube channel? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, because Lori said she left. She ended up leaving. I don't know at what point because I wasn't paying attention to that, I guess. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So there was another woman filming, and that's who they talked to. But I think they might have thought that's who I was yelling at, but I don't know.
Right.
No idea what was going on.
See, I didn't realize they were filming, and I thought they just like yelled at the wrong couple that was next to the couple that was filming.
Yeah, apparently they were filming also.
Right.
But I think that lady did stop because she didn't film my second set.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, we both made it to the second round.
Yeah.
Just like the first time, and
yeah, which everybody, by the way, everybody like did well.
Yeah.
Did comparable or whatever. Like everybody did well. So I was like literally in between rounds. I'm like, I have no idea who's going to make it to the second set at all. Like I couldn't have told you.
Yeah, and I was very happy to. Like I said, I just wanted to do the second set. And trying to think where to go from here. Yeah, like I said, I just went up like figured out my set for that one, like and I don't think of anything else. Yeah. And then they did the voting. I guess I don't know how they score.
I have no idea.
I don't know if it's like
curious.
So I don't exactly know like their criteria. But I think you owe a thank you, much like Metallica thanked Jethro Tull for not coming out with an album. I think you owe Andrew Pollack a thank you for not being in the competition this year.
Of course I do.
Being that he won both back to back that last year.
Yeah.
But I think we've kind of hinted that you won the whole fucking thing. So,
Win! It's just fucking obnoxious as shit.
Right.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
Felt good. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, at that point, I mean, it was like I like I said, I didn't really care.
Right.
It's a shitty thing to say, but being honest,
well,
I mean,
honestly, that probably helped
maybe
because if you care too much,
well, ironically, I was gonna I wanted to do a couple I wanted to do more new jokes, but after they said who made it to the second round, and then immediately was like he said the five, like the what, 4 5 or was it 4 5? It was 5 names. Yes, it was either way it was 5 names he said that made it to the second round. And then soon he like talked for another second, and then he was like, all right, so the next comic, Shawn, Dick, and I was like, oh shit. So I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know what jokes I was doing when I went on stage.
Right.
I had like a general idea, but I wanted to do a couple new words. Well, I wanted to do like a brand new joke, but I like had forgotten by the time I got up there. And then I did do one joke that was, I think the first joke I did, the wine joke or whatever, was like newer. And then like the other, I was like, I wanted to do another one, but then by the time I got the light, I was kind of at the end of like my jokes. I probably only did like 4 minutes and 30 seconds or maybe 4:45 or something like that. But yeah, no, it felt good. Again, after the second round, still had no idea who was gonna.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I felt like it was a toss up.
Yeah, I felt super confident like that I had done well. I didn't like have any delusions that I would like win, but I was like I felt good. About my set, so I was happy with that. It's funny because I maybe felt a little too confident going last night. You'll hear about this more on next week's episode that we did with Chris Wolf and Galen Clements. At the Church of Satire was they were shooting a documentary. It was like 30 comics doing 3 minutes, and I went in like, not like king shit a turd mountain, but I was like, I felt good. I was like, I just had 2 good 5-minute sets. I can do 3. And the biggest laugh I got was a joke that I did not write. We alluded to it, but I kind of want to say it here because it was funny and I was proud of it in the moment. But so David Grant, and I apologize, I don't remember your last name, but I believe it was Margaret was her first name.
That's who, yeah. I wasn't even there, but I just know.
Yeah.
I remember us talking about it.
And she was Greek, and she was joking about like loving Italian food and cannolis.
Yeah.
And like made a joke about Italian men and cannolis and that kind of thing. And she was like, she's like, I think I'm the only Greek here, that kind of thing. So when I went up, I was like, I'm Greek and I also love Italian food. I was like, but I'm not doing carbs and I suffered from depression. So I'm going to take the gun and leave the cannoli. Do you know the line from The Godfather?
No.
So, in The Godfather, Clemenza, they, and this other guy, I don't remember who, they kill this guy in a car.
Yeah, yeah.
And he actually improvised this line, after they kill him. He's like, leave the gun, take the cannoli. So I said, yeah, I'm not doing carbs when I suffered from depression. So I'm going to take the gun and leave the cannoli.
Yeah, yeah.
And that got a laugh. And none of my other jokes got a laugh. They did. Like, I got like a few laughs here and there, but like, I treated it like a show. So I just did like the dad, like fertility, like stuff, but like a short and condensed 3-minute version of it. But like some of those jokes did well there at the open mic. So it was just like one of those like unexpected, like that. And I don't know, maybe it humbled me a little bit. I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I felt super confident. I was like, yeah, 2 good 5-minute sets. Like, sure, 3 minutes is going to go fine with all these jokes that I've been doing for a couple of years now that work every single time. Like,
yeah.
It was so bizarre, but it was just like comics and that kind of thing. But anyway, I just wanted to say that cannoli joke. But yeah, so the grand prize was opening for Earl David Reed at Double Barrel Roadhouse on November 29th.
Yeah, yeah.
So you will be there.
Yes. Yeah, it should be sick. Yeah, I will be at Double Barrel Roadhouse on November 29th, opening for Earl David Reed. I'm not sure how much time I'm doing. Probably like 30 minutes or something, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm featuring, so I think Bobby's opening, so that should be sick.
Okay, word.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm psyched about it. The day after Black Friday, so we'll see.
Nice. Selfishly, I want to be like, I do like 5-minute guest spots because it's 15 minutes down the road and I don't have to drive 2 hours. But no, that's awesome to get, because that will have a lot of people, and to get like 30 minutes like to do that. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm psyched about it.
Word. Got anything else going on?
I don't think so.
I got nothing. I was thinking about I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing any kind of childcare this Friday. Church of Satire is doing, it's like a go up, show up and go up thing. David, no, not David Grant. Jim Bryant, who runs the place. He he's I guess it's like a kind of a battle thing. He's putting up $100, but he's going last. So it's kind of a competition thing where like if you show up, you go up, and then I guess he's going to go last, and whoever has like the best set, he's either going to keep his money or he's going to give $100 to whoever does the best set. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out on a Friday night. But
yeah, it's interesting. I'm that's curious how the how that'll be arranged or whatever. You know?
I don't know if it's just like crowd like cheering or like I don't know if it's a voting kind of thing, but it sounded like a cool thing. They're doing a lot of
it or whatever.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of cool like fun event things like that there. So if anybody out there wants to babysit Friday night, but yeah, if you want to go, it's going to be going on. I think it literally said show up, go up. So
nice.
I don't think there's like a sign up ahead of time kind of thing. Yeah, and I have nothing else.
I don't think I do either. Nothing that can't wait till next time.
Cool.
So.
Alrighty, we'll see you next Thursday.
Yep. Take it easy.